Welcome to this introduction to correlation analysis. In this video, we'll explore the fundamental concept of correlation, which helps us understand the relationship between two variables. Whether you're analyzing business data, healthcare trends, or educational outcomes, correlation is a powerful tool that allows us to see how changes in one variable might be associated with changes in another. Let's get started by understanding what correlation is and why it's important. Correlation measures how two variables move in relation to each other. If you've ever noticed that as the temperature rises, ice cream sales increase, you've observed correlation in action. In this context, temperature and ice cream sales are the two variables, and their relationship is what we measure with correlation. Understanding correlation helps us make sense of data, revealing patterns that can inform decisions and predictions. It's important to remember that correlation only indicates the direction and strength of a relationship, not causality. There are three main types of correlation: positive, negative, and no correlation. Positive correlation occurs when both variables move in the same direction, like height and weight. Negative correlation is when one variable increases as the other decreases, such as the relationship between exercise and weight loss. No correlation means there's no predictable relationship between the variables, like shoe size and intelligence. Recognizing these types is essential for interpreting data correctly and understanding how different factors are related. Positive correlation occurs when both variables move in the same direction. For example, as you grow taller, you generally weigh more. This is a positive correlation. In a scatter plot, you'll see that as the values of one variable increase, the values of the other variable also increase, forming an upward trend. Positive correlations are common in various fields, from business to biology, and identifying them can help in making forecasts and strategic decisions based on the data. Negative correlation happens when one variable increases while the other decreases. A common example is the relationship between exercise and weight loss. More exercise often leads to lower weight. In a scatter plot, a negative correlation is represented by a downward trend, with points moving in opposite directions. Understanding negative correlations can be crucial in scenarios where balancing two factors is necessary, such as cost reduction versus quality maintenance in business. When two variables have no correlation, there's no discernible pattern in how they move together. For example, shoe size and intelligence are unrelated, meaning changes in one have no effect on the other. In a scatter plot, this lack of relationship is shown by points scattered randomly with no clear trend. Recognizing when there's no correlation is just as important as identifying positive or negative correlations, as it helps avoid making incorrect assumptions about data relationships. The correlation coefficient, denoted as R, quantifies the strength and direction of a relationship between two variables. Ranges from -1 to +1, where +1 indicates a perfect positive correlation, -1 a perfect negative correlation, and 0 no correlation. The closer the coefficient is to plus or -1, the stronger the relationship. Calculating R involves a mathematical formula, but even without the math, understanding this coefficient is key to interpreting the intensity of relationships in data, whether strong or weak. Scatter plots are powerful tools for visualizing correlation. By plotting data points on a graph, you can see how two variables relate to each other. The strength of a correlation is vital in understanding how closely two variables are related. Weak correlations, where R is less than 0.3, indicate a loose relationship. Moderate correlations, with R between 0.3 and 0.7, suggest a noticeable but not strong relationship. Strong correlations, where R is greater than 0.7, reveal a strong association between the variables. Remember, though, that correlation does not imply causation. Even strong correlations don't guarantee that one variable causes the other to change. One of the most critical points in understanding correlation is knowing that it does not imply causation. Just because two variables are correlated doesn't mean one causes the other. A classic example is ice cream sales and shark attacks. They both increase in the summer, but ice cream doesn't cause shark attacks. Recognizing this distinction helps prevent misinterpretation of data, ensuring that correlations are used correctly to identify associations, not to draw unwarranted conclusions about cause and effect. Correlation analysis is widely used in various fields. In business, it's used to understand the relationship between sales and advertising spend. In healthcare, it helps in analyzing links between behaviors like smoking and health outcomes such as lung cancer rates. In education, correlation can be observed between study time and academic performance. These real-world applications show how correlation can provide valuable insights, guiding decisions and strategies across different industries by identifying important relationships in data. There are several common pitfalls to avoid in correlation analysis. Overinterpreting data can lead to the false assumption that correlation implies causation. Ignoring outliers can skew the correlation coefficient, leading to misleading conclusions. Finally, misusing correlation by applying it to nonlinear relationships can result in inaccurate analyses. Being aware of these pitfalls ensures that correlation analysis is conducted accurately and that the results are interpreted with the appropriate level of caution. In conclusion, correlation analysis provides insight into the relationship between variables, showing the strength and direction of their association without implying causation. This understanding is crucial in various fields. Thank you for watching our video on correlation analysis. If you found this content valuable, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos.